It is time for Therapy Letter, where we help people out with problems in their life by chiming in with advice from all parts of town. You get your letter on the air, Tony Scott Page, KMJM.com. Dear Tony, I'm the lady with the 3-year-old daughter you read the story about a couple of weeks back. I told her that her dad was dead. Well, after listening to your show and the comments, many saying that I was crazy, I began to give it some thought. No, I'm not crazy. I'm educated. I hold 2 master's degrees. I'm loving. I provide for my children wholeheartedly. I'm just scorned. Being that it's Father's Day, I decided to call a truce with her dad, offering him a mediator so that he doesn't have to deal with me in order to see his daughter, especially after she came home with her Father's Day card she made at school. She was so proud. She said, "Mommy, I have to give this to my daddy." That got to me, and so I reached out to him. Once again, he denies my baby the feeling of what it is to have a daddy. I despise this man. How can people be so heartless? How can you deny what you helped bring into this world? I'm in tears because it's sad, and it's my baby this is happening to. Do you or any of your listeners know what this is like? Well, absolutely our listeners know what this is like. And you know what? Calling you, it's interesting how people who have degrees always like to throw those things around. You know, no one said you were stupid. We just said what you did was crazy. And it is. How do you tell a child that her father's dead and he's not? How do you do that? So here's the deal, is that you need to offer some counseling to yourself, for one, because you're missing the whole thing. You're a woman scorned. I get that. And it's painful. And you should see somebody about that. But more importantly, you need to find peace with your daughter's father to the point where you actually can see him and not think of killing him. You know what I'm saying? So get some counseling. And everybody goes through this at one point or another. I mean, really. I mean, think about that. You're not stupid, okay? You do have 2 college degrees. But what you did, you have to admit, was crazy. That's just me. We'll hear from Tammy. Take your calls too, coming up at 556-6104.